out and about today getting our nails done, and this is the current outside experience. It is snowing. Not bad, but just some flakes. And Susanna's with me. We're gonna have lunch in just a little bit, but right now we have to stop at her favorite place. I bet you can't guess what it is. So because we're gonna get our nails done, we're thinking Christmas designs, and I had to stop at Sally's and get a different color to go with what I have chosen. So we're gonna be making several stops today, trying to decide if we want to go to estate sales in this mess. I don't know, we'll see. So now we are sitting in line at Chick-fil-a, and the snow is coming right down. Do you know what you're gonna have for just the same old thing?
Same old thing.
Our
The
8-piece nuggets.
if we're in time for it.
And we're 3 minutes till lunch, so I think we're gonna make it. So I guess this really is our first major sticking snow in our part of the world. And we are waiting in line at Chick-fil-a, waiting for our food. But yeah, well, not really blizzard maybe, but it is coming down pretty good. Susanna has her Starbucks peppermint mocha, and I have my water in my wonderful cup from the Swig company. I love my Nutcracker cup. It's so fun. So pretty, huh? First snow on December what is today, the 9th? First snow. First accumulating snow, I would say. Look how big the flakes are.
They're huge.
Wow. Well, you know the snow that we had about 3 hours ago? It's gone. It's all clear. Nails are done. You want to show your nails? Pretty. Very pretty. And I don't know if you can see mine or not. They're not, and nothing special, just kind of plain, different colors. And so the next job, I think we're going to wash the car. And then I think we're going to go to the store. And then I think we're going to order food. And through a car wash we go, because my car is filthy and from the snow. So let's get a car wash. Well, we didn't record what else we were doing, but I had to go to the grocery store, so we have that. But we did make a stop that Venti versus Grande, and it is the white chocolate mocha with caramel syrup and then caramel drizzle on top of the whipped cream, and it is so good. Nothing but sugar. And mine is decaf, and hers is the real thing. Anyway, I'm at the post office, and I will go in and get that done, and then we'll go home and unload this car. We did make a stop at 2 estate sales, and if we have time, we'll show. And then we have dinner from a place called Calico County. We're going to be having chicken strips with mac and cheese and broccoli cheese casserole and rolls, and it's always usually pretty good. So our day is almost done. Boo. I know, boo. We like our girl days. We have unloaded all the things from the grocery store, and we're going to do a very quick haul because we're hungry, and we're going to eat our Calico County. So here we go. All right, this is not organized, but we will go with it. So I have some small trash bags, my wonderful Rose Dove soap that I cannot live without, some probiotics that I'm going to try. I love these Lone Star russet potatoes. They are fantastic. I use the McCormick brown gravy in a lot of my recipes. Some Jimmy Dean country mild sausage. I use a lot of cream of chicken, and where's my cream of mushroom? Cream of mushroom somewhere. And then 2 of my chicken broths that I use in a lot of soup recipes. Here's my cream of mushroom. Refrigerated items. I love the Chobani Zero Sugar. It's very good with the mixed berry. My favorite Land O'Lakes butter, 2-pack Philadelphia cream cheese. I have avocados for avocado toast. They are beautiful and will be ready in a couple of days. I have lemons. I've started drinking warm lemon water in the morning, and it really has helped. So I got some lemons that you can't see very well, but anyway, they're real pretty too. I got some sweet onions that I do a lot of my cooking with. They are also fantastic to use in recipes. Some broccoli florets, some asparagus that I love roasted in the oven. My ever famous blueberries, I must eat these every day. My tricolor peppers, love those. My Campari tomatoes, these are fantastic with Parmesan cheese and balsamic glaze. And then I have 2 of my apples. My favorite apple is the Honeycrisp, and they are absolutely wonderful. And then here's my bread that I got for the avocado toast. It's called the Beehive. I don't know if it's going to be kind of sweet or not, but I'm out of the focaccia, which we used last night, so I'm going to try that. And then I use Tide detergent, and I also use Mrs. Meyer. I love the lavender flavor, and when they have the softener, I get it, but they didn't have the softener, so we're just going to go with the lavender of that. And then to put up, Ziploc freezer bags, Kleenex, and by the way, I hate the new design. I know, I'm not going to say hate. I don't like to use the word hate. I dislike the Kleenex brand boxes. They used to have the most subtle colors, and now it's just wild and bold and looks like it belongs in Florida. We don't live in Florida, so I want my Kleenex back. And then
I like to live in Florida.
she likes it, I don't. I use distilled white vinegar when I wash my towels. Just a little bit of vinegar keeps them soft and also keeps them lasting longer, color-wise and everything. I bought 2 of the Everything Bagel seasoning. I cannot live without this. It is absolutely fantastic. If you've never tried it, oh my word, it is absolutely the bomb. And then my diced tamed jalapeno peppers go in a lot of my Mexican food recipes, which is what is right here. I'm the Mexican food queen, baker, cooker, whatever you want to call me. The Hatch is the best, red enchilada sauce, Hatch green chili enchilada sauce. And this time I got the mediums, so it's going to be a little bit spicier, but probably not that bad. And then the Hatch Rotel tomatoes for queso. If you've never tried the Chick-fil-A sauce, oh my word, it is fantastic for putting on just about everything, but chicken strips the most. And then in their bakery section, I get the orange cranberry scones. They are very good. And then over here, I've got my Rice Krispie treats, which I give to my housekeeper, and we like to eat them as well. And then my favorite little cups for getting snacks and taking vitamins and things like that. Miss Oreo the Queen got her Fancy Feast and her treats. She loves these little treats. We give them to her about 1 o'clock every day for that. And then, is that all my groceries? And then here is Suzanne's groceries. She didn't get as much, but she's going home. So she likes blueberries. She got the vanilla bean scones and some spoons to eat things with. She loves the Johnson's Baby Detangler for her hair.
Works like
and then she got vitamins, elderberry, calcium, vitamin C, krill oil, and vitamin D. So she's going to be stocked up for keeping healthy in the winter. And then I think, did Daddy put up my cheese? I think he put up my cheeses already. I always get cheese for baking my Lucerne. Mexican blend, and the rustic cut is so good. And then I also got the, I won't get it out, but it's the chili. And then we put up our Starbucks for tomorrow. And here's what we're having for supper. Let's get that out as well. So we went to, like I said, this place called Calico County in our city, and this is what we're having. My husband is going to have the nachos. They look really good. And then Suzanne and I are going to share the chicken strips, the mac and cheese, the broccoli, cheese casserole. We got gravy, and then in this bag there are some rolls. So are you as hungry as I am?
Yes.
We're going to probably watch Christmas stuff and enjoy our food and all of that. So here we go. Okay, my haul from the garage sale. I got a twin size quilt for Suzanne's bed. We just thought this was so pretty, and I don't know, it just looks real English to me. I think that'll be really pretty, and I'll just have to add a couple things to it to make out her bed attire or ensemble, whatever you want to call it. And then I went to, let's finish the garage sale. We picked up a muffin pan that's not in great shape because we're going to do a game with it on Christmas. I hope that it will work. And then also at the estate sale, I got this cute little snowman that bounces. I just thought he was adorable. And by the way, everything at the estate sale was, see, he bounces. He's so cute. It's got a little spring. It says welcome, and I just think he'll be so cute, hung somewhere. Anyway, he was $3, so he was $1.50 at the half price sale. And then some little baker bags that are gingerbread. And then I also got a set of gold silverware in a box. It was for $60, and I haven't counted it to make sure what's here, but it's gold. And my gold silverware that my sister-in-law had given me is so tarnished. So I'm gonna maybe replace parts of it with this new set that ended up costing only $30, which I thought was pretty good. So that was my estate sale items that I picked up. And then we went to Michael's, and I got some yarn to make caps for my little snowman, and some more chenille stems to do things with those, some wrapping paper. And then I went to a music store. I love to play the piano, so I bought some new books to enjoy for the holidays since we've got a couple of weeks. And I'm so excited that I got the Pentatonics Christmas book, and then a Christmas Carol anthology. So I'm going to enjoy playing those on my two pianos that I have in the music room. So that was my haul from the estate sale and Michael's. Now let's go eat. We're going to end this part of the video right here and go enjoy our food. And thanks for coming along with us for this portion of the day. It was a really nice Saturday because I'm not going to get to see Suzanne next weekend. She's going to stay home and clean house.
Clean house, wrap.
Yeah, I need to wrap packages Monday. She's going to do some grading. So she won't come home next weekend. So I won't see her again until Christmas.
Unless by some odd chance I have the energy to do it all week.
I bet you won't. I bet you won't. And then you get out the 22nd. So everybody will, I guess, my sister-in-law will come. And then my sister and her family will come later because they do Christmas on their own. So we've got big stuff coming up pretty soon. So it's going to be fun.
It will be. We'll do a lot of fun things.
Catch you later. Well, I am in a crafting mood again and got my hair washed. It doesn't look too good, but at least it's clean, and I have to get it up out of my face. This is what I'm wearing today. It's another August Blue sweatshirt. Feeling festive. They are really long and just super, super comfortable. So, yes, I am. I'm feeling festive, and I'm crafting snowmen. I picked up a snowman the other day at an estate sale, and I thought he was just the cutest thing ever, and I didn't know where to put him, so I ended up hanging him on one of my lamps, which is probably not too smart, but I didn't have any other room because I've got so many snowmen around that I'm just kind of running out of room. My daughter tells me, do not buy another snowman. So being in the snowman mood, I can't decide if I think these are the ugliest things ever or just super cute. So maybe you can help me decide. But anyway, I watched a few videos on making snowmen, and I tried several different things, and I finally came up with these. And they're made out of socks, which I will show you in just a minute, and stuffed with, I put like a half a cup of rice at the bottom of the sock, and then stuffed them, of course, with filler. And this is my little green one that I came up with. And I put buttons, some satin ribbon, a little hat that's made out of the same material that I made velvet pumpkins out of last year that I was hung up over. So I've got quite a bit of leftover fabric. So I am just making hats now for snowmen because the velvet pumpkins didn't go over really well. Mainly they just went to relatives, which is okay. But I did not sell, but I think maybe a set or two of the velvet pumpkins. So here's the little snowman. He's got chenille stem arms, and I fashioned them to kind of look like 3 fingers, little bells for a centerpiece, crystals for the mouth, little pom-poms for the eyes, and a pom-pom nose. He's just all green, he or her, whichever one you want to say. And then here's my little pink one. Again, I just don't know if I think that they are super ugly or kind of cute. I don't know. I don't know that this is my forte of making things. This was the first one I did, and I used a baby sock for the cap. And of course I'm using hot glue to keep everything on, and a tie that was kind of ombre, so it let me use several different colors of blue. Anyway, he ended up being kind of skinny. I really prefer the ones that are more full, like my little red one. And I used some crinoline on this one as well as ribbon. And of course each one of them has bells. This one has a cluster of 3 little red bells. That one had a cluster of blue, white, and silver. And on my pink one I only did 1 silver one, and then on the green one I did a cluster of green, cream, and white. So anyway, here's the little hat for the red one. And then I just finished this one, and I had a lot of trouble with it because I had seen on one of the videos that I watched, they made this little hat out of yarn, but then on the inside, I think I probably made it too long, so I need to try another one and not make the strands so long so that it won't look, so that you can't see through it. But anyway, she's gonna be what she's gonna be. She has a cluster of 3 bells. And the reason I'm using crystals is because it makes me feel like they're icy instead of just using like pom-poms or chenille stems or felt, or, you know. This one I've got to get arms on, and I didn't get any chenille stems that were peach colored. So I think this one may be, the orange would be too bright, so I think I may be doing brown on this one. But anyway, this is all my pieces that I'm using, my crafting pieces, and I've just got a pile of stuff over here to do my little snowman. And then I've already showed these, but I have a bag ready to go of the little teddy bears washcloths, and they are packed and ready to go for the lady who bought them. She wanted a dozen, so there are 1 dozen little teddy bears, all different colors in there. And then these are going to be for my relatives or whoever wants them. I don't know. And I made, I see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, just 10 of these, but I've still got some washcloths over here. So if I want to make some more, I will, and if I don't, I may save them for next year. But anyway, each one of them is a little bit different. Each one of them has a little bit different addition to them to make them special. This one even has a little flower in its ear. This one has Christmas lights. This one has a little flower in the ear. Anyway, I'm just trying to come up with different ways to do them. This one to me looks more like a birthday, maybe bear. But I had this ribbon and I thought it was so pretty. I just wanted to use it. So anyway, those are the little teddy bears that are made from washcloths. So I'll show you very quickly how I put my little snowmen together. All right, so the socks that I chose to make my little snowman are just these little footed socks that have nothing on them. You know, a lot of times you can't find socks that are not printed with the brand that they are, but I finally found some that had no brand. And a lot of people were using the J.CREW socks, but they were just cutting off the top. So I thought, well, why buy the J.CREW socks? I'm just going to buy these that are lower anyway, because you're not using the rest of the sock. So I just grabbed the cup, and of course it has to be a Disney's cup, not necessarily. I could just grab this, and I put the sock into the cup and stretch the part that goes around your ankle over the top of the cup. And I got this from a video. This is not something that I came up with. Mine, of course, are different from the ones from the video. Everybody's got their own thing they want to do, but this idea of stretching the sock over the cup I thought was really smart. And then I have a bag of rice that I scented with an essential oil. And this one is the Melaleuca brand because my sister sells Melaleuca. So this one is called Marian Bride. It's for Christmas. And I put a few drops into the rice. And I'm telling you, I can smell these sometimes in the living room. It's so strong. And it doesn't take much to scent the bag. So anyway, I thought that just would give them something a little bit more special, that they would be scented with a Christmas smell. And then I just have a cup that it's a half a cup measuring thing. And I will dig into my rice. And I have kept this rice in the refrigerator until I've wanted to use it. And then I feel like with putting the essential oil in, you're not going to have any problems with, you know, insects or anything getting into it. So I'm going to pour the rice into the sock that's in the cup. And then let me close this up so it doesn't spill. And then I just have some regular stuffing that comes from the craft store. This one is a polyfill that looks, you know, like this. And I just start putting the polyfill into the cup, and I stuff it pretty good. I mean, I'm pushing it down quite a lot to fill it, because like I said, I wanted a more puffy little snowman rather than a skinny one like the blue one that I showed you. So I am stuffing it in there, and of course it's only going to go so far because of the cup, and I'm going to get it out of the cup here in just a minute. So we will stuff that in, remove the sock, and I'll get this out of the way, and then you just start smushing it down until you get the form that you want to see. So I'm going to continue stuffing until I get it the way I want it to be. Okay, I think I've got it about as full as I want it to be. You can stuff them, you know, even further depending on how full you want your little snowman to be. And then I just tap it, you know, on the table to get the rice to be completely at the bottom. All right, we've got to close off this top. So I am using these little clear bands that you get for hair, for people who do their hair, you know, like maybe braiding or something. And I pull this together, and you're going to have this little poof at the top, which you're going to cover up with a hat anyway. It's not going to show. And because I hot glue the hat on, you'll never know that this little poof is underneath that hat. And I stretched the band about 4 times to get it on there pretty tight. And it also, because of the shape of the sock, this lends itself to be like the back of the head, so it gives you where you're going to put the face here. So it's kind of lopsided, which is okay. I want it to be that way because that gives you the form of the back of the head of the snowman. All right, now to section off the snowman, I'm still using these little bands. And I just put one of the bands over the top and pull it down to make my first layer of the snowman's body. So this is going to be the bottom section. And of course, it's not going to be super tight. It's just giving you almost like an invisible line to go by when you put the ribbon on or belt or whatever you're wanting to put on it. And then I do the second band to separate the head from the middle of the body. And it doesn't look great until you start putting the bands on. And I'm trying to decide what color I want to do now, because I've done green, blue, red, pink, and peach, or rose gold, we could call it. Okay, I think that's the form of the snowman that I want. So let me decide on ribbon, and then we'll go from there. All right, I think I'm going to make a gold snowman because I have this pretty ribbon that I want to use as a belt. So you can either tie the belt into a bow, or you can hot glue it on and pull it tight and just make it, you know, hold on there. I can't decide which one I want to do. And then I'm going to look at some of my other ribbon. I have a white that has polka dots on it. I don't know if you can see the polka dots or not. There they are. And then some other gold that I'm going to use to make a neck collar. You're probably thinking, well, why aren't you doing a scarf? I don't know. I have the socks to do a scarf, but it just didn't turn out quite the way I want it to be. And I just wanted them to be a little bit more whimsical, not necessarily like a true snowman. So I'm just going to use the ribbon to do that. So anyway, I'll do this, decide how I want it to look. I'll do the ribbon here. I've got gold bells that I can use. I'm still going to use the 2 little black pom-poms. And let's see, for the nose, I may just do, because I don't have a lot of colors of pom-poms. I didn't want to go buy a whole bunch of stuff to do this. I'm just kind of using things that I had. Of course, I had to buy the socks and stuff and the chenille stems. But I had pom-poms, I had ribbon, I had bells, I had the crystals, I had the velvet cloth. So I'm not spending a lot of money to make these. So maybe for the nose, I wish I had a gold color, but I don't. So I may just either do a white nose or a white with silver, because I like to mix my metals, silver and gold. So I'll make those decisions and come back in a minute and show you how this all goes. Now, if I want to make a hat, which this is silver material, this is just to show you an example, because I don't really have a gold something for a hat, so I'm going to have to decide. I don't know, I may have to mix my metals here. I may have to do a gold and silver one, you know, like silver bells, golden bells. So I'm going to do this like I do my pumpkins, and just do a running stitch, a gathering stitch around the edge, leaving about maybe a 1/2 inch around the edge. And I'm just going to do that stitch, which will allow you to gather up the fabric for the hat. And then I stuff the hat with more polyfill. And yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this and just mix silver and gold ribbon and silver and gold bells. But anyway, it's kind of fun. And if you have, you know, stuff around the house that you could use, it makes it where it's not so expensive and just kind of a fun craft for celebrating the holidays, and makes you feel kind of festive doing little snowmen. So we'll see what it looks like when I get completely finished, but maybe that kind of gives you an idea of how. I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, because I think once you see them, you go, yeah, I can see. You tie the ribbon, you know, you attach the bells, you put the hat on, you hot glue, and such and so forth. So I don't think I need to show all of that, but I may do another one and use this gray and black and do a little black snowman with gray and black. So that may be coming up here in a minute. But anyway, let me get started and I will finish this little snowman and show you what it looks like when I am through. Okay, Miss Goldie is done. Gold and silver, I mean. I'm not sure if I really love her, but she's going to be the mixed metals snow lady. So that one is complete. How many more am I going to do? I don't know. I think I would like to use some of this, but I don't know that I will put it on film that I'm doing. But anyway, I thought I would show the final product of this one while I was finishing up. Another thing that I've been doing the past few days is playing piano. I bought some music books at a music place in the city while I was there last week, or last Saturday actually. And so I have been playing the Pentatonics That's Christmas to Me book. It's fairly okay. It's not too bad to play. And I asked for help at the store, so a man helped me. And he gave me a really good book that's just piano solos. This one's really good. And I also got this one. It's also very nice. So I've just kind of been playing and doing that sort of thing. So it's raining today, so let's go out and see how Miss Oreo is. She was not here a bit ago, but she is here now, and I bet she's hungry. I bet she wants some goodies. Come on, Miss Oreo. Let's go get some goodies, okay? Oh my goodness, we have got rain going on. So it's supposed to snow a little bit tomorrow. But this is what's going on outside today. It's very cold. It's in the 40s. And it is raining like crazy. So let me get this little Precious fed while I'm out here. So yeah, she was in her house over here. I've got the heater on for her, and I know she's cold with it being in the 40s. I can't even hear the birds. Man, they're kind of going crazy. My plants have kind of had it. I'm not going to take them off quite yet, though. I'm going to wait a little bit before I take them off. But my goodness, look at this rain. It is just... We've waited a long time for some moisture, so we kind of needed this moisture. What you need, Miss Oreo? What do you need, huh? Are you so cold? Are you so cold? Yeah, I know you are. So anyway, I think that I will end the video here and talk to you soon when something else is going on. And just go inside and make my snowman and enjoy this cloudy, dreary day. I am sitting here waiting, and I thought I would show what I have done with my little snow people. I really think they're snow girls. I don't really see any men in them. which is not intentional. I like bows. So anyway, I wasn't really happy with my little snow people. So I had to embellish them a little bit more. So here's with my little snow people. Look, my table is actually, my dining room table is actually cleaned up. I put everything up because my housekeeper was going to come, and I just kind of like to get everything cleaned up and out of the way. So anyway, here's what I've done to my little snow ladies. This is the next to the last one that I made, kind of gray tones, and each one of them has a job. So this one is keeping the snow, or excuse me, this one is keeping the candy canes in her little pouch that I've created at the bottom, and she has one in her hand, and this is what she looks like in the back. Nothing special in the back, just, you know. So there's this one, and then this one I revved up a little bit, added some more stuff. She is also keeping candy canes, and I added a little satin pouch to her, just for, I don't know, just there was something missing on all of them, and I just think the extra little skirted pockets are kind of cute and kind of gave them more of a personality than just being the way they were. So there's little red. Miss Silver and Gold is the keeper of the bells. So each one of her pouches has, well, I just did it in the front, and then she's holding a bell on her arm. And then I added a little snowflake embellishment to her bonnet. And then in the back, it was bothering me. The back of her bonnet was kind of bothering me. So I added some little snowballs to the back of her bonnet, just for extra whatever. But anyway, I just, you know, I just needed for them to have more to them than the way that they were. And here's little Pink. She is also a keeper of candy canes, but her candy canes are pink instead of red. And these are removable, they can be taken out. So she's got one on her hand, and then in the back you can kind of see the extra pockets if you wanted to go all the way around. And you know those really small candy canes that are real? I think they could hang in these pockets. That would make a really cute candy cane holder. This one I think I've created for my sister-in-law because her house has a lot of peach coral look to it. This one is the keeper of nothing. She's got a bell in her hand, but I changed the hat. I cut off some of the hat and pulled it together, and I think now I've got the hat thing down. I need to show how to make this hat. This is absolutely so much fun. It takes a lot of time because it's made out of yarn. And then on the back, I added a cape to her, and she is the keeper of snowballs. So she has snowballs in her cape, ready to go for a snowball fight. Yeah. And then this was the first one that I made, and I wasn't happy with it, so I decided to add a little skirt to the bottom that matches the bow, and I kind of pleated it as I went around, and then I added snowballs to the top of the cap and a little bell in her hand. So here's the back of it, and you can kind of see the pleating in the skirt. So that was a #1 snowman. And this was the last one that I made, and probably one of my favorites. This one is holding a bow. I love the ribbon. This ribbon came in from Amazon, so that's why I don't have it on any of the others except the gray one. That's ribbon that came from Amazon that I was waiting on so that I could make these. But this one is the keeper of lights, decorating the house with lights in the little pockets that go around. And here's the back of this one. And you know, I could, if I had the amount of lights, I could keep going and add it all the way around, but really you only see them from the front when they're sitting up anyway. So that's why I've got them like this. And then Ms. Green, she's all green. And I added some holly leaves they were plastic holly leaves in a little center rhinestone. And then in her hand, she's holding the holly leaf with a rhinestone. So she's just basically just all green. And I think I said this once before, here's the back. Nothing really special in the back, but the reason that I gave them crystal mouth instead of like the pom-poms is because I wanted it to look icy. And I thought the icy mouth was kind of cute. So here is all my Snow People family. They are ready to be given away. And I don't know, they may be something that I think about selling next year for one of my craft shows that comes up. And I'm not sure about a price. So if you're watching this and you would buy one, what would you give for it? I mean, they take me quite a bit of time. I was thinking with all the materials, at least 20 to 25 or so, because you know, the hot glue process is just nuts, especially when I do the little pockets. You know, I didn't do it on this one, I didn't do it on that one. I may regret that, or the coral one, but I kind of like the idea of the little pouches where they can have things stuck in their little belts. So anyway, lots of fun, and I am finished for right now with Snow People. Best of holidays to all of you, and I hope that all is going well and that everybody is going to enjoy the upcoming holiday season. See you soon.